They'd never seen such a twisted murder case. When they pulled back the plastic sheet, the stench hit them like a wall. The victim had been soaked in bleach, a collar around her neck, dressed up like some kind of creepy porcelain doll. And this was already the 7th victim in 6 months. They still couldn't pin down the killer's motive, but one thing was crystal clear. The killer got off on the whole process. It satisfied some sick need for control. The FBI ran DNA tests on a tuft of dog hair left at the dump site and discovered the dog had a rare case of albinism. Albino dogs are pretty uncommon, so the trail led them straight to a kennel. 3 years ago, an albino puppy had been sold from that exact location. Cross-referencing the buyer records, the FBI quickly tracked down the killer's address. The arrest went surprisingly smooth. The second they broke down the door, the guy was already passed out on the floor with a bunch of hooks embedded in his back. Clearly another twisted freak. According to the doctors, the suspect had severe dissociative identity disorder. He was currently in a dissociative fugue state, completely unreachable. Meanwhile, surveillance footage from the sicko's house revealed another girl imprisoned somewhere in a sealed room that could flood at any moment. Now everyone was freaking out, because nobody knew where this room was except the killer himself. When the timer ran out, the automated chamber would fill with water and drown the girl. In this desperate moment, the FBI thought of Catherine, who was conducting clinical research on pediatric psychiatric disorders. Her research used cutting-edge neural interface technology to directly access information stored in people's brains. The problem was, the research was still experimental and had some unpredictable glitches. Catherine hesitated at first. A mind this disturbed would be incredibly complex to navigate. One wrong move and she could get lost in there. If the killer's psyche took control, her own life could be at risk. But the captive girl was running out of time. Catherine finally agreed. After a quick adjustment to the connection, she was ready to go in. Inside the killer's mind, Catherine encountered a little boy. He was timid, terrified. This was the killer as a child. Suddenly, the hands on a clock began to move. The little boy shoved Catherine away.